We are paying tribute to our pioneer heritage through food this week on Studio 5. We've gone back in time to dig up recipes that our grandmother's grandmother made, and we've given them a fresh, new, modern spin. Chef Nettie Frank is joining us for today's recipe makeover, and I understand this recipe inspired by your own Welsh ancestors.
Absolutely, yes. So a lot of the times, all the pioneers coming across the plains came from all over the world, actually, and they all gathered here in Utah. So coming across the plains, you don't have a lot of stuff, right? If you were lucky, you had the cast iron pan, but you had flour. Everyone always had molasses, and that's how you make brown sugar, which a lot of people don't know. But and they had, you know, dates and fruits and nuts and spices and things like that. And so because this is a story of my Welsh ancestry, potatoes is from their country. So that's where I kind of did a spin with this recipe for potatoes.
This is a Reuben potato cake, right?
It's a Reuben potato cake that we're making today. And originally back, recipes back in the pioneer time, they would do these ash cakes, right? They would just take flour, salt, water,
whatever they
smash them.
Yeah.
Because I remember it growing up, my mom, when we went camping, and she would make these ash cakes. I'm like, throw it in the fire, gross, you know? But that's how they did it. They threw it on the coals, they threw it on whatever they had.
Yeah.
And then my mom would tell me stories of ancestors and stuff. So it was really, really cool. But anyways, this Reuben cake, potato cake we're gonna do today. I've
grated the potatoes.
We've got potatoes. So you can use frozen potatoes if you want, and you want to keep that water. If you use fresh potatoes, it'll still have water. If you use the ones that are just kind of in the fridge that are already shredded, then add a little water to it.
Okay.
You're gonna sprinkle a little flour into it.
Okay.
You can use gluten-free if you want. You always want to season it, salt and pepper. Now, potatoes soak up a lot more salt than you think.
So be generous.
Pepper, yeah.
Okay.
And then just stir that all up. And then they always had some sort of fat, right, to fry something.
Right.
So we're going to take the good old butter.
Little butter.
And we're going to just do a spoonful of this.
And that's all.
Right,
it'll bind together. That's all we need.
It'll bind. And just smash it down.
Okay.
So now we're going to flip over this one that's kind of been cooking really fast.
Okay.
Oh, I did that too soon. Because it'll kind of pull together and look like these.
And that's what you want.
Exactly.
All right.
Yep, you want the potato cakes. It's really simple, and you can just kind of move them back together, form it.
What's going on top of those potato cakes?
So we've got the Russian dressing, right? So, or Thousand Island. So I've got this little potato cake right here, ready?
Okay.
We're going to smear that on.
Little Thousand Island.
Yes. You kind of be generous with it.
Dress it up.
There you go. Then we've got our corned beef that we're just heating up. And you can just stack it right on top of that.
Okay, this is a pretty presentation too, I have to say.
Just kind of spin it up like that.
What's this?
That's the same. I've just been cooking it.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we're going to put some whole grain mustard right on top.
So you've got a lot of flavor going into this.
A lot of flavor, plus a lot of flavor from that area that they actually used. Right? Because they got here. Did you know they actually, instead of recipes, it was actually receipts. They called them receipts.
Oh.
And then they traded receipts with each other.
Oh, how interesting.
Isn't that
I've
crazy?
never heard that before.
Yeah. And then we're going to do a little dollop of
So you
sour
and me
cream.
swapping receipts.
We're swapping receipts.
Here in the kitchen.
That's what it is, collecting receipts.
I mean, I'm more receiving than giving, but you're the chef, so that seems appropriate.
Right.
Green onions on top?
Yeah, green onions on top. You can use chives if you want, but it's all in the same family. But that's it. So this is a great little appetizer for when you have company over. If you want to celebrate that for the 24th of July, you can kind of bring in your heritage into any recipe and just remember all the stories of who came before you and just start carrying on the tradition of it.
Food is memories, right? What better way to bring to life those stories?
100%. Yes,
Thank you so much. And we'll post this for you on the website. Before we say goodbye, though, I want to just say congratulations. I understand you've turned our favorite donut shop into a full-fledged bakery. Yes, so Beyond Glaze is not only just Beyond Glaze donuts, it's Beyond Glaze Bakery. So we now are doing apple turnovers, chocolate croissants, ham and cheese croissants, the Nettie Naughty bars, the chocolate coconut graham cracker, brownies, wedding cakes, all sorts of stuff. We're just bringing it all. When can we look for this new rollout?
It's here.
It's here.
It's here.
Okay.
It's here.
So here to Beyond Glaze and enjoy all of the goodies you have to offer.
Absolutely. Yeah, join me there. Thanks for having me.
All right, we will post this recipe for the Reuben Potato Cakes for you on our website, studio5.ksl.com. It's not alone there. It'll be joined all week by other pioneer-inspired recipes with fresh modern makeovers, fresh new flavors. So we think you'll enjoy cooking from that page. We hope you will this week as we lean into Pioneer Day coming up here in our state.